One thing that many people do not realize is that what goes around comes around, right? And those who live by the sword definitely will die by the sword. And when people try to support illegality because it favors them, one day it will turn against them. And I'm trying to just look at I saw a post that was made by the River State governor, Simi, is it Simina Layi Fubara? That's his name, right? He did this post on let me see the date now, on Tuesday, September 5th, 2023. So that's a statement that came out from him on his Twitter account. This statement, let me read it. The irony of it all. It says threats to law and order over the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. The River State government is concerned about the reported threats to law and order by supporters of the presidential candidates who may be dissatisfied with the outcome of the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal scheduled for tomorrow, 6 September 2023. Two, he said, election petitions and their outcomes are part of the country's democratic processes, which is anchored on the rule of law and the majesty of our judicial system as the peaceful and final arbiter of social disputes. So they should tell him now that impeachment is also part and parcel of the democratic processes and anchored in the law. Yes, because there's impeachment now that they're trying to do all sorts of illegal impeachment or whatever. He has not. I hope he is learning, if they ever learn something like that. Three, he said those who may be disappointed by tomorrow's judgment have the further opportunity to exercise their rights of appeal at the Supreme Court, where they will be bound by the final decision and outcome. Four, as citizens, we are all bound by the rule of law, which gives no room or opportunity for violence and threats to public safety, peace, and security in our democratic contestations for political power and the right to govern the people. He's now there also fighting for the right to govern the people. Five, accordingly, while Rivers State government recognize the protest right of citizens, it will not tolerate any illegal and unnecessary protest actions that negate the rule of law and undermine our collective rights to peace and security. See the irony of life. But when his own power was threatened, he brought out the youth that will now protest on his behalf. But he could say, oh, people can't protest over any other thing. Injustice to one, they say it's injustice to all. Today you are looking at somebody that is the person being done. Tomorrow, that thing will be your own too. The statement continued that we therefore advise presidential candidates and their political parties to call their supporters and activists to order and ensure that they avoid actions that are capable of disrupting public safety, peace, and security in Rivers State. Share his own action. Did he not disturb public safety? Now that they are fighting Wike, and the police have been sent down to him to tear gas him, to throw water cannon at him, and according to him also to shoot at him. Wanna happens. Wanna happens. So that same thing that he would did, now they are doing it to him, and he's running all around. He's having people protest on his behalf. So why didn't he let it go? Why doesn't he let them do the impeachment? Then he can go to court. This Nigeria, I always say it. All of us, we are all victims waiting to happen. Nigeria will do everybody. Today you think you have power. Tomorrow, uncle. It's also so we are satisfied with the assurances from the security agencies and the proactive measures they are taking to safeguard lives and property and sustain peace and security throughout the state. Now he's saying that the security agencies are compromised, police is compromised, and all of that. Then, however, we implore everyone not to hesitate to report any suspicious gatherings or activities around them to the attention of the security agencies for immediate action. Well, all throughout yesterday, he was doing his own activities with all the impeachment saga and whatever going on. Signed, His Excellency Sir Simina Layi Fubara, GSSRS. What's that one? What does that mean? GSSRS. GSSRS. I've never seen that one. Is it part of the honors we have? Governor of Rivers State, Tuesday, September 6, 2023. And a month, less than 2 months later, he's now the one running around looking for the protest to be done and all of that. Is it not this life? Hey, Nigeria. I did a video the other day. I said all of us are victims waiting to happen. Nigeria will do all of us. Made it a joke. Yesterday's victims were once survivors. Today's victims were yesterday's survivors. And tomorrow's victims would be today's survivors. The question I always ask, who is next?